Welcome to Clayton Showalter's YouTube channel here. Here's that Sears bolt action power sharp. I put that in one of my short videos. So what I want to do is, this thing has spark. This chain's not gonna turn, so we'll remove this scabbard and take the bar nuts off of this and remove the bar and chain, and we'll probably see if we can't put this in some solution to free it up. And so I just thought I'd share this with you. Maybe this is maybe you got one of these saws, you'd like to get it running. I'm gonna kind of go over, like, let's say you found this saw at a yard sale or a barn find, what to check and kind of what to look for. First off, we can see that it's missing the air filter cover. That's no biggie. I'm not worried about that. Some of you folks might be, but we might see if we can build one. There's the air filter, which we'll probably throw that in some cleaning solution. I don't think we're going to be able to save it, but you never know. We might. I mean, it's worth a shot. Don't throw anything away until you know it's actually done for in garbage. We've got a fuel line on the top here that it's harder than a piece of steel. And down inside here is pretty grubby. And I'll let you look. I think you can see that pretty grubby there. The saw doesn't weigh too bad, but so what do you guys think the chances are of this thing? Maybe the carb kit, maybe the carburetor gaskets and diaphragms any good in there? We're gonna try it. I just want to see. You never know. This thing might frickin' pop over and run. So let's go ahead and get the wire and chain off over here, and then you loosen your nuts towards the rear of the saw. And if I didn't mention, it's 9/16. So how y'all doing out there? Are y'all doing good? I hope you're doing well. I really hope you enjoy watching my videos here. I really appreciate y'all sticking around and spending your time here. Apologize if you haven't seen any videos on that McCullough ProMac 850. If you haven't seen any videos on that, go back about a month or so ago, and I got some videos on that McCullough ProMac 850. And then I got videos on that McCullough 1010 automatic that's been giving me fits. Some of you know what's going on that. I put a new base gasket between the carburetor and the intake block, and I smeared some wheel bearing grease. One of my subscribers commented and said, take wheel bearing grease and put on your gaskets, and that helps it seal. And I'm 100% sure it's sealed. So I don't really know what's going on with there. So I'm just kind of breaking everything up here a little bit. Just trying to keep things interesting. I don't want to make another 10,000 videos on that saw, just because, I mean, I'm not bored of it, but I guess I am getting a little frustrated on it. But we'll have it back on the channel. Don't you all worry. Get this bar and chain off here. Chain's a little stiff, but it ain't terrible. So I think we can save it as I get it off here. There's the chain. So we'll just throw that right there for right now, or over out of our way. There's the bar. Looks to be say about a 20-inch bar. And it don't look too bad in here. We will remove the muffler and get a look at the piston. This model of Sears, I don't know the CCs on it. I know it is a bigger one. It's not the biggest, but it does have a removable head, cylinder head, I should say, on the cylinder. Let's go ahead and remove our recoil here, and this has got those slotted screws. See that slotted screw there? Some of these can be on there pretty tight. So I'll see if I can bring you in a little closer and maybe you'll see what's going on here. Get me a screwdriver that's, you know, heavy duty, and it's got the metal going all the way through, and you can put a wrench on this end here. Of course, it doesn't fit that well. Well, another thing else that works good too is one of them hand impacts, and that might be what I think we're going to use here. One of these guys. If you don't have one, I recommend getting one. They're good on small engines because you can strip out a lot of screws that are in there real tight. So all you want to do is set it in there, hold it, don't smack your hand, just smack this and it turns. There, we got that one. And I'm taking this recoil off because I just want to look down inside there, because if it's clogged up with a bunch of junk, and if there's junk all over the cylinder fans, you need to clean that out. Because if you start this and try to run it, maybe you run it for a minute or 30 seconds, it ain't going to hurt it. But if you try to go cut wood with it, I guarantee you will burn your saw down. That one came loose. Do these back ones. Things being squirrely on me. Yeah, that one came loose. Got this one back over here. And sometimes, you know, if these heads of these screws got junk in them, find you a little pick or something like this, or whatever you're choosing to clean out them screw heads. That'll help you. Because if you don't get this, bit down in there far enough, you'll mess up a screw head real quick. So those are all coming up pretty nice there. And I'm just gonna do this, just show y'all like real time sort of thing. Try not to pause. Pause you guys too much. Maybe y'all like that, maybe you don't. Wouldn't that be something if we put some gas in the tank of this and she fires up and runs? Wouldn't that be something? I don't know how long this saw sat. It's probably sat for God, I don't know. It's probably been sitting for 20, 30 years, if not longer. Yeah, we got some stuff caked on here. Let's bring you in close here. And so there's some, see that junk wiping off there? There's some junk down in the cylinder area. But you want your fins of your cylinder to be clear. You know, that just see, it's kind of clogged right there. See, it should look nice like those there. You can see right through those. But right back in here, it's got junk. There's some junk, you know, right down here. We'll get to that. Let's see here. I'm gonna go blast out this tank here. I'm just gonna shoot some compressed air through it. Make sure we got our nozzle on the compressor. And we'll blow that thing out a little bit. So we'll take you over. Just trying to show you guys everything best I can. Let's see what kind of junk comes out of the tank here. A little bit of junk. Just a little bit of like blowing out there. Take you back over to the bench here. And let's see what our flywheel, nut is. Looks like a 5/8. Nope. 11/16. Alright, you all give me just a minute. I'm gonna go grab some fuel. We're gonna put some fuel in the tank. See what it does. Well, actually, before I do that, let's just want to make sure You know, nothing's gonna get sucked down in there. That won't be fun. We suck a bunch of junk down in there. But I would like to see if this thing does anything. You guys want to look at the piston and cylinder real quick? Oh, I got you here. Don't go nowhere, because you'll miss the good part. Grab that cap back on here. Let's go ahead and we're gonna remove this muffler cover here. And we'll get you into the exhaust port here and let you look at the piston. Does that sound good to y'all? And that's kind of like, yeah, let's say you were gonna buy this saw at a yard sale, swap meet, wherever. If you can, if they will let you, whoever's selling a saw, this is something I've learned from a lot of you out there. Remove the muffler or muffler cover if you can. Get a good look at that piston. If it's scored to heck and back, and if they want a lot of money for it, for the saw, then I'd say, well, you know what, your piston and cylinder is probably wrecked. That's going to cost me X amount of dollars. Unless you really want the saw for a project or for your own channel or for whatever you may be doing. Well, let's see, by the stroke of luck, if we can get you to see this piston. And by the looks of what I'm seeing just right here, it looks good. It's a good sign. So I'll bring it. Actually, I'll bring you guys over instead of me bringing it up to you. And we'll see if we can get you in there. I think that's a pretty good shot there. Let's see if I can get some light on it here for you. The piston's going up, now it's going down. I'll bring it up to you so you get a closer look. Trying to show this as best I can for you. I hope you guys can see that all right. Piston is not scored. There is some WD in the cylinder I had scored it in a while back. That's not scored. So I'm going to check a couple things here and I'll bring you back. Alright, we got our fuel jug here. We're going to put just a little bit of fuel in that. Now, we're not going to run this thing for very long. If it does attempt to start and try to run a few seconds, because I want to clean out that exhaust port. There's some carbon in there and I don't want to score that piston because I don't know if I'd find a piston for this. And if it doesn't run right, it may need flywheel side, crankshaft seal, clutch side. I don't know if they're the same, interchangeable. We will find that out, but we're going to share this with you. So, y'all cross your fingers. And this gas will, you know, flush the tank out, you know. We're not doing that right now. We just want to see if we get a pop out of her. So we got our electric start here. Put some safety glasses on in case she fires up and runs. They could throw junk off, and you don't want to get something in your eye, especially if this thing fires up. So let's give her a shot. I think she just pulled some fuel in there. Make sure. Ooh. Well, we don't want that happening. Taking off our flywheel nut here. Well, we might have freed up the oil pump area. We'd add some dish soap water in there. Y'all hold on. I gotta tighten this flywheel nut up. It came loose. Something you also want to check.